Hello, YouTube. How are we doing today? What is going on, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to Days Gone. It really feels good to be back. I've actually been out of commission for about a week now. I helped my daughter move last weekend and somehow fucked my back up, man. I pinched a nerve in my back, and honestly, the move was not at all strenuous. Like, shit, I guess I'm just getting old. I don't know. Just turned when I should have lifted or lifted when I should have turned. I don't know. But I'm feeling much better now and able to concentrate and enjoy myself, which is important when we're doing this kind of stuff. So I am here and ready to do it. Let's say hi to the chat and we will jump right to it. First one in the chat is Tumbleweed. Welcome in, Tumbleweed. What's going on? The Hobbit 1901, next one in, and Irish Molly, Thomas Cole, Ryan Alsop, Violent Jones, Debbie Lanham, Melissa S., Nylon Girl 92, Obi-Wan Craig Noby, Robert Reynolds, Nomad 416, and Short Round 007. What's up, you guys? How's it going? Mike, welcome in, Mike. Yeah, sometimes, when you hurt your back. Days later. Yeah, it was actually hours later because we were done moving, hadn't had any problems, wasn't in any pain, and got around bedtime and I was like, shit, man, my back's starting to hurt. Where'd that come from? And then, because it's weird, it's like off to the side. It wasn't like lower back pain, like, where you would think of normally having lower back pain. Which shit, I work for a living, man. I have lower back pain all the time. This was different. It honestly... At first, I thought I was passing a kidney stone because it was off to the right on the back, like right near my right kidney would be. And so like, it was that bad. I thought I was passing a fucking kidney stone or something. Anyway, let's jump right in and get to it. I want to hit level 2 with Lost Lake Camp this evening. We should be able to pull that off. Let me make sure I have the correct save here. I actually don't know. We would have probably been sitting at Tucker's camp ready to go, but Claire and I have both been recording a shitload of content recently. I'm going to have to pull my phone out. 1 second. Got to find the correct save here. So the last time we did this would have been, what, April 4th? I think that's right. There we go. It's going to be one of these guys here. Whatever the latest April 4th. What the hell were we doing that day? It's got to be this one. Yeah, this is going to be the one. This is where we were at. Boom. That should be the right save. We're about to find out, I suppose. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I know it's been a long week. I wasn't able to stream Monday night or Wednesday night, so we didn't do any Last of Us Part 2, which I was kind of sad about. I really enjoy that game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I don't know. It's one of those things where you really do need to be kind of in your right mind and in the right mood to really do this and have fun with it. But when you're hurting and stressed out and stuff, it's hard to have fun with it. And I don't want to put you guys through that. I didn't want to have to put you through Grumpy Rex. Did I miss saying hello to anyone? Probably. It looks like Warhorse 500 has joined the chat. What's up, Warhorse? Thrash Monkey is here. Good evening, Thrash Monkey. And I don't think I've missed anyone. If I have missed anybody, I do sincerely apologize. Pop in, say hi. We'll try to give you a little shout. Okay, so where we're at, what we're doing. Yeah, this is going to be the correct save. We have hit level 2. We've hit level 3 with Tucker's Camp. That was the last thing we did. Super early hitting level 3 at Tucker's Camp. We're level 2 at Copeland's Camp. What I want to do now, tonight, simply by clearing the map, we're going to do the ambush camps, the infestation zones, and the Nero checkpoints. Simply by doing that, we should be able to hit level 2 here at Iron Mike's camp. Now, we're already level 1. I think I rescued a survivor or something, and that put us to level 1. But we didn't have any money. So because we're just getting started here at Iron Mike's camp. So I didn't have any money for the C8 rifle is really the only weapon I'll purchase here early on. We'll get a good sniper rifle once we get enough money together. And then also we'll get some bike upgrades from Iron Mike's camp. So what we're probably going to do is just use what we have, run around and get ambush camps, infestation zones, and Nero checkpoints. Once we have done that, then that should put us at level 2. We might need to turn in some bounties or turn in some meat, but generally just clearing the map will be enough to get you there. Let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see. We also have this first story mission here, Sherman's Camp is Crawling. That's going to take place over here at this infestation zone. So we are going to go ahead and hit that while we're there. What I normally do is, I mean, you guys know if you've been watching my guides or anything, you know that I like to do the ambush camps first because that will remove the fog. And removing the fog will also put the exact location of every single nest and every single Nero injector. But we already know where those are, so we're probably just gonna kind of go around the map and do things as we pass them. Let's run over here and talk to Addie so we can pick up this story mission, Sherman's Camp is Crawling. Oh yeah, Irish Molly recently shared some artwork that she did. I thought it was a good idea. She put some artwork on there of a knight running around. He's a knight in full plate mail armor running around with a hockey stick. And it's original artwork by Irish Molly. And I saw it and immediately thought of Shaun of the Dead with Shaun wearing plate mail armor and carrying a cricket bat. And it was the funniest thing. And she actually went ahead and made an image. It's on our Discord. You can check that out. It's fucking hilarious. I like it.
Actually, we're
8-Bit Terror popping in the chat. Good evening, ma'am.
Use more meds, sterile bandages, instruments.
Oh, Warhorse, you're having some kind of graphics display issue trying to play Days Gone? Are you on PC? You should be able to just update your drivers then. That should take care of it.
Operations in the field.
Operations?
Yeah, you know, when they didn't have any anesthesia or laudanum.
Let's go ahead and skip this. I do want to jump through getting the map clear as soon as we can here. Again, clearing the map is what should propel us to level 2.
Hey.
Hold on.
And let's see. So that we don't deviate too much, we probably should do the ambush camps first, and there's a reason for that. Once we clear the ambush camps, I'm going to show you here again. This is for the new players to follow along with so that you know exactly what we're doing and why. If you check the progress tab on the storylines, we should have the ambush camp hunter storyline. And if you have a look at that, the very next thing that will happen at 50, oh yeah, shit, at 50% we'll get proximity bombs. And then at 57% we'll get the recipe for incendiary bolts. So that should be when we do the 2 ambush camps in this area should unlock the proximity bomb recipe and the incendiary bolts. And that will coincide with using incendiary bolts to burn out the nest. And that's why we do it that way. Check it out. Short round 007, 21 months of lurking. Member for 21 months. Damn, dude, you have almost made 2 full years as a member. Fucking A, man. Guys, it is that continued support that keeps the channel going. There's no way around it. It is what it is. The continued support of folks like Short Round 007 and Irish Molly right there in the chat. Showing off the member longevity, 11 months, best Friday nights ever. I know I look forward to this all week. Even if I were still like having really bad back pain, we would probably be doing this tonight anyway. I don't think I would have held off on this one for pretty much anything. All right, let's see if we can find the ambush camps. And I actually was having a bug in a playthrough recently trying to find the ambush camps generally just by looking for smoke on the horizon. As you can see right over there, we've got smoke on the horizon. That is normally how you spot the ambush camps. And for some reason, I was in the Belknap region and that shit just was not working. Just absolutely was not working. I don't know why. I've never had it be weird where you couldn't see the ambush camps putting off smoke on the horizon. Don't know what the hell was going on with that. It's like one of my #1 pro tips that I've been saying for years. It didn't fucking work, and I don't know why. Freeze.
Nomads. How long you been up here, huh?
Okay, so he's just discovered the ambush camp, and that is where we're headed.
Hit supply runs.
There's a lot of different ways to do this camp. I generally go just pretty straightforward with it. We're mostly just going to go through with a bunch of suppressed headshots from a sniper rifle as best we can. So I like to try and make sure they don't hear me coming in. Start off from way over here. Tactical stop on that tree. Raven Black Sparrow play is welcome in. I think they heard me anyway.
I can't let any of them get out of here alive. A bunch of rapists and murderers. One down. Let's do this. Someone's here. Yep.
Anybody else coming to investigate? No, but we do have a pretty clean shot on these guys. I don't know that I trust this rifle at this range. Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Okay.
And that shot may have been a bit low. That might have been partly my fault. But also this rifle at this range, it's, weak, early game, crappy sniper rifle. It's one of the reasons we want to get level 2 at Iron Mike so we can get that C8 sniper rifle as quickly as we can. Llama Rob, Llama Stay, welcome in. Oh, and I see also we need to say hello to Lexi Price. Welcome, Lexi Price. How you doing? Yeah, see, I just don't know about this rifle at this range, man. Dial it in nice and tight, and we got it, okay. Robbie McCauley, welcome in, Robbie. What's going on, man? Now this, we probably can't get this headshot at this range. Should we try it? Let's see what happens. Give me a nice clean target there.
A lot of ammo.
And we got it, right on. Okay, nice.
Finally.
That was a lucky shot, I'll be honest. All right, so we've already cleared damn near half of the camp. Let's push up. Now, do be aware, there are some custom heavy shoes available in this area. Try to avoid those. Not my favorite thing. Okay. Now, this is a trick right out of 8-Bit Terrorist Playbook. She loves using these against the enemies. I do highly advise that. I'm just better at stepping in them than I am at using them. So I would like to place 1 or 2 up here. So any enemies do try to close on our position, well, they'll have to come through bear traps to do so. There we go. And I'm probably going to head down to the bike and grab some more sniper ammo from my saddlebags. There we go. Now, we took out a sniper over here. Did she drop any ammo for us? I'll bet she did. There it is.
This more than you.
Okay, so we got a little bit of ammo. Custom-made heavy shoes. Fucking idiot. I hate bear traps. That is literally how we wound up with the name of Bear Trap Tavern for this community. I have a... it's kind of cliche at this point. I have a habit of stepping in bear traps. Like, whenever they're available, I just go ahead and step in them. That's how I disarm them. Just step in them.
Sniper! Sniper!
Oh, they need a Molotov right there, don't they? Yeah, they do. Hello. Got them both. Nice.
Can't hide, you son of a bitch.
All right, so we've only got 4 left here anyway. I don't know that we need to grab extra ammo. Let's see. Who else do we have in the chat? Looks like Rowdy Hellcat has joined the chat. What's up, Rowdy Hellcat? How you doing, man? Do you mind if I still call you by your old username? I get that you changed your name for valid reasons, but I thought the old username was funny as hell. Ooh, can we get this one? Peek again. How about you? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, crap.
Nice. Okay, So we're down to 3 left. We don't have to use the sniper rifle for that. Really, you can clear this camp any way that you want to. At this point, if you've been following my guides, you'll have the SMP-9, you'll have the auto shotgun. You have the tools for the job. Hell, you'll even have found many of the hidden loot locations if you've been following the guides. So you'll have access to flashbangs, pipe bombs, all that fun stuff. Looks like that's our last 2 right there. Go around this way. Is there another bear trap available? There sure is. All right, let's see if we can... Okay, so anybody who comes at me from this way might step in a bear trap. Now I can push up this way, and the other direction is protected. Beacon, what are you stumbling on, sir? Where you guys at? Get some cover over here.
Now I got you.
There they are. Speaking of grenades, can we get one on both of them? No, they've already... Oh, shit! What? I thought we had some cover, man.
I see you running around. He's just running around.
Fucker. I did say we have grenades, right?
Move back. Falling back. Cover me. Ah!
Drop it right in his lap. Okay, now we're just gonna go loud on this guy.
That's the last of it.
No need to be fancy with it.
Guess your days of setting ambushes around here.
All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clear this bunker. I like to clear the bunkers before I collect loot from the corpses, because clearing the bunker will give you the new crafting recipe. The new crafting recipe will cause loot for it to start spawning in the world. So if we clear the bunker first, then there's a fair chance that we will get crafting materials for the new recipe from those corpses up there.
Oh, a map. Looks like they marked it up pretty good.
Raekwon the chef. What's going on, Raekwon? Welcome. There we go. Recipe for proximity bombs. And current time is, it's noon. We'll be all right. Gonna return to camp for a resupply for ammo and suppressors and stuff anyway. Oh, you're doing that mission where you're looking for Melinda Foster. That should be a fun one. I don't remember, what is that? It's one of the camp jobs, isn't it? One of the late game camp jobs. Oh, nice. We got an attractor off that guy. That's handy. And a frag grenade. Nice. And a med kit. Needed that. Wasted a couple of those on this run. Oh, hey, Ryan, I wanted to ask, man, do you know yet when you start your new job? I'm excited for you, bud. I hope that works out. Another med kit and Molotov. Fully crafted Molotov. Outstanding. We're getting some good shit off these guys. Oh, you start on Monday. Okay. Yeah, me too. I start my new job on Monday. Yes, with a heavy heart, man. I decided to lay it down in the cannabis industry. I got an offer at a different company in a different line of work, starting off like an extra $5 an hour over what I used to make. And I just couldn't turn it down, man. So yeah, I'll be changing jobs myself soon. I start training on Monday. Ooh, a spark igniter in a can. That is exactly what I was talking about. The spark igniter and the can, those are needed for crafting the proximity bombs. And that is the primary reason that I wait to loot the corpses until after I have the new crafting recipe. Okay, can we fast travel back to camp? Is there anything in the way? Nope, let's go. You'll carry the torch from here, right on.
Someone's at the gate.
Now, the way I like to do this, it wasn't really necessary to come back to camp to get suppressors and stuff. The reason I decided to do this, just to play it safe is why I decided to do it. But what I would normally do, we're going to use one of the hordes to clear the next ambush camp.
Here you go.
So you'll need supplies for eliminating the horde after that.
Yep.
But it's really not necessary to come back to camp unless you're just being careful and you want to top off your suppressors and stuff. Casper248, welcome in, Casper. Do you know how to find all the ambush camps? I do know how to find all the ambush camps. In fact, I've made a video on that. Let me see if I have a link to that video. I think that is the exact video right there. That should be the one. The fastest way to reveal the map is to find the ambush camps and clear them first. That video will show you the trick for finding all of the ambush camps. It will tell you everything you need to know to find and clear all of the ambush camps in the entire game. Now, briefly, since you're with us right now, I'll give you a few of those tips now anyway. You can watch the video later to get specifics. The number one thing you'll want to do is get to any high location, a water tower, radio tower, the top of a hill somewhere, anywhere that you've got a good view of the horizon, and you'll look for smoke in the distance. Wherever you see smoke on the horizon, there's an ambush camp there. Now, I'm probably going too far ahead of myself, but pro tip, ambush camps that you can't even access yet, they do exist within the world. So if you happen to find some smoke on the horizon that you cannot get to, that will become available later in the game. For example, there's some ambush camps in the Iron Butte region that you can see from the Belknap region, but you cannot get there until later in the game. So don't sweat that. The way to find the camps is to look for smoke on the horizon. And then once you have cleared those ambush camps, that will remove all of the fog from the map and show you where literally everything else is. And that's pretty much what we're doing here. You can see that I've cleared this ambush camp, and we've now moved fog off of the map. And it will show you like exactly where the historical markers are. It'll show you exactly where the Nero injectors are, which is really handy. And it will also show you the exact location of every single nest, not just the infestation zone, but the exact location of each individual nest. And that is the main reason that I recommend doing those ambush camps first. All right. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. If you do have any more questions, let us know in the chat or have a look at that video and it will explain everything in detail for you. Rodney Summertime Summers. What's going on, Mr. Summers? How you doing, man? Okay, we're going to make a save game here. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what is wrong with my brain, but I often forget how to find the next ambush camp. I think it's right over here. Like I sometimes get lost looking for this place. I think it's over this way. We'll know once we see the smoke on the horizon. I don't think we need a remaster, but I'm glad we're getting one for two reasons. The primary reason that I'm glad we're getting a remaster for this game, primary reason is because that will get more attention. It will grow the fan base. It will make more money for Sony, which will get them interested in a sequel. I do sincerely believe that having a remaster for the game improves the chances of getting a sequel in time. And Casper, I want to show you, if you'll stop moving the camera, if you look off toward, what is that? I think that's actually Mount Thielsen right there. You can see some smoke on the horizon. And that's what I was talking about. That's how you find the ambush camps. You see that smoke there, you know you've just found an ambush camp. Now we'll head toward it and get set up to take them out. And what we're actually looking for this one, I'm not going to go straight to the ambush camp. I'm going to use one of the hordes to clear this ambush camp. One of my favorite things to do in this game. I love using the hordes to take out other enemies. It's just one of my absolute favorite things in the game. I love using enemies against each other. It's one of the many ways that Days Gone allows you to turn adversity into advantage. Because the hordes are challenging enemies, but if you're being smart about it, you can literally use the hordes to take out other enemies.
I've seen these assholes before.
Let me make a save game real quick if we can. Okay, here we go. Almost there. The horde should be right over here. There we are. So we're going to use, I think it's the Wapanisha Road horde.
Deer crossing. Guess you don't
I
got...
don't want you assholes making noise. You guys are going to fuck off for me, right? Oh, whoa, those deer just spawned in. Did you guys see that? The deer spawned in right on top of this freaker. I do want to take him out quietly. I don't want him getting in the way of what we're trying to do next.
More bounties. One of the camps can use this.
Oh, yeah. I see your question there, Melissa. Yeah, Craig and I are still friends. Absolutely. It was very important to me that I leave that job on good terms. I do consider Craig a good friend, and I didn't want to fuck him over by just bailing on my old job with no notice. Let me make sure the horde is here. Yeah, I can hear them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one flashbang, pull them out. Just want to get their attention, get them moving this way. And then we're going to head toward the next camp. Oh, yeah, Casper, I didn't answer the rest of your question. The second reason I'm excited for the remaster is the new play modes. I can't wait. Yeah, the bandit's worst nightmare is the hordes. Okay, let's see if we can get all of the horde moving around. We'll get them all grouped up, get them all following us. I probably should have used a suppressor. I'm sorry, I mean to say I should have used an attractor, but this should get enough of them to deal with the ambush camp. All right, and we're going to pull them right up here. Now, the way to pull the hordes, if you want to keep them following, you just kind of drive in a zigzag ahead of them. That way you're not covering much. We're going to die. Fucking idiot. You want to not tactical stop into a tree. You want to kind of serpentine so that you're not moving forward ahead of them too much. You're just kind of moving laterally. Let's make sure the horde is still in there. They are in there. We are going to use an attractor this time to get more of them right there on the lip. That way they'll be right there at the opening and then they'll start following us. Hammer Valley and Squirrel Jr., welcome in. What's going on? Yeah, wrong time for a tactical stop, you bet. Tactical stop and heavy shoes, that's two of my specialties. Oh, the wolves are about to get eaten. Hey, wolves, how y'all doing? Staying away from the trees this time. Okay, let's go. We're going to lead them right into the camp.
Bunch of murderers and thieves, and I can't let anyone escape.
Skip out through the side. You do need to get some distance here. You need to get distance and break line of sight.
Hey, I'm not done with you yet.
And once the marauders start making enough noise, the horde will begin to concentrate on the marauders instead. Or the wolves, which this could be bad. I got to get to some shelter here, get some concealment. Apparently, some of the horde stuck on some rocks. I don't know what they're doing. That may complicate the run. There we go. Okay. With the marauders making noise, the horde's going to concentrate on them. We really shouldn't have to do much of anything. If you want to, you can actually just sneak off. You can let the horde clear the camp. You disappear for a minute, and you don't even have to deal with the horde. I like to go ahead and take care of them now because we're here. Why not?
Okay,
Okay, only one left. What will generally happen, the reason I pick this bush right here, generally the horde will start coming back down the hill to head back down toward their cave. They will normally clear the entire camp for you. But if not, we'll deal with it. We have plenty of gear. Squirrel Jr., there's like nuclear stuff in Minecraft. I did not know that. J Stabby is here and lurking. Good evening, Miss J Stabby. How you doing? So it does require a little bit of patience. You wait for the horde to start coming back this way. Even if they don't deal with that last person, it's no worries. We'll get in there and take care of them. I'm fighting the temptation to push up and see what's going on.
That's it.
There we go. I got him.
How do you like
So we just took out that entire ambush camp. Didn't use a single bullet. I used one attractor to pull the horde, and that's it. And if you know where the hidden loot locations are, you have an infinite supply of attractors. Come in. Hey, Bubba, you getting ready for bed? All right. Good night, baby. Love you. Here we go. Here's the horde coming back this way, but there's only a couple of them. So now I do want to use a flashbang. I want to control where they go. I want to get those guys fucking off that way and see if we can get the rest of the horde coming to investigate that noise. Wherever they are. There's some of them. All right, so now we're going to start using attractors. There we go. Now I see them moving in. That should get them all moving that way. We'll start working on taking them out. I have attractor bombs available as well. See, it's just not enough of them in one spot. I want to know where the rest of this horde is at. There's that. We did not get the attention of the rest of the horde. That's kind of weird. Yeah, Irish Molly, I highly doubt it. I suppose it's possible, but I really, really doubt it. We're going to end up stumbling into the rest of the horde flat-footed. What you got there, buddy? Yeah? Oh, Mario Kart. Nice. Okay. I wonder if that's all of the horde that we pulled from the cave. I don't hear anymore. Generally, you'd be able to hear them. Yeah, I bet they're all back in the cave. I don't hear anybody else moving around. No, that works for me. Let's go clear the bunker, and we'll be able to push on with what we're doing. Okay, yeah, if there's no enemies nearby, we'll be able to clear this bunker. Get the next recipe. Yeah, it looks like either we didn't pull the entire horde, or they've already gone back down toward their camp, toward their cave. Thought I heard something just then, but maybe not.
Hey, this is handy. A map. All marked up. Yeah, nice.
Boom. And that's one of the main reasons I decided to go ahead and do the ambush camps first, because that coincides with unlocking the incendiary bolts, which now we can use the incendiary bolts to go burn out the nest. Because if you check the map, there is no fog left in the main parts of the map here. And I can see where every single nest is at. Each individual nest has been revealed on the map. There's no guesswork now. Harry, 3553. Yes, Harry, it absolutely does. It is, in fact, let me share another video with you here, the Horde Killer Masterclass. The masterclass for horde killing is everything you need to know about killing hordes, including whether or not you can do a few at a time. There is a bit there where we talk about using the bike to help you eliminate hordes. And it is mentioned that because you can use the bike to get away from a horde fight, you can also come back later and finish them if you need to take out the rest of them later. That totally works.
Need this?
Captain Caffeine, welcome in. Captain Caffeine, yes, folks, please do make sure you hit like on the video on your way in. please do hit like as you come in. That does help us a lot. Oh, you've seen the Horde Killer Masterclass. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things we just kind of touch on briefly in there. You may have missed that. But we do mention using the bike to get away from the Horde, which leads into being able to go back and take them out later. Take out the rest of them later. Yeah, not the horses, man. Be nice to horses. Though, if you watched my Red Dead Redemption playthrough, you know that I'm a horse puncher. I accidentally punched the horse. Well, spamming buttons and hit the wrong button and accidentally punched a horse.
That's it.
All right. Okay, now that we've topped off the bike, I'm going to go into here and get the resources off of all these corpses. And, yeah, why not? That's why not. Brain. Good at killing hordes, not good at driving the bike. How dare you turn around and look at me while I'm trying to sneak up on you?
Nice headshot.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that, Nomad. What movie was that in? There's no telling where all they killed these guys at. They're all over the place. Ooh, I got back one of my attractors. Nice. All right. Now, I personally am not fond of the crossbow. I don't have much use for it. In fact, outside of using incendiary bolts to clear out the nest, I really don't have a use for the crossbow. But now that we do have the recipe for incendiary bolts and we have put all of the nest on the map, we're going to go ahead and grab the crossbow. Yeah, there it is. Don't even know where it's at in the inventory. And we're going to craft up some, well, I haven't been collecting cedar saplings. Again, I just don't use the crossbow much. So I don't have much cedar sapling yet. I'm going to grab a few on the way out. Oh, the name of the movie is The Campaign. Okay. I have not seen that one. Ah, KK. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi, KK. Yeah, I don't care much for the crossbow. I really just don't have much use for it. It is exceptionally good at clearing nest because the incendiary bolts are more efficient. They have good range. Boy, you better climb up on that car. Yeah, the incendiary bolts have really good range and they use less kerosene. So it's a good way to conserve on your kerosene, but that's really, in my opinion, about all they have going for them. There he is. Come on, buddy. There. Normally, I wouldn't even mess with the bears, but I do want the meat to turn into Lost Lake Camp. That will be part of getting to level 2 with Lost Lake Camp. Sanders Box, welcome in. And Sin, how's it going?
Fresh meat.
Yeah, come on in. The bear was looking for a picnic basket and instead found some SMP-9 ammo. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. We have the crossbow. We should get some in, there's some kerosene up here. I remember seeing that. We'll replace that bit of kerosene we just used. Because the incendiary bolts, 1 kerosene will make 3 bolts. Where with Molotovs, 1 kerosene only makes 1 Molotov. Now, there should be some cedar saplings nearby. Yeah, there's one right there. There we go. Yep, 1 kerosene gets you 3 bolts. So if you're trying to save ammo, or if you're trying to conserve your kerosene, that's one way to do it. Also, late game, well, consider this just a late game tip. Once you encounter the crier nest, the bird nest that are up in the trees, the incendiary bolts have much better range as well. All right. Got myself turned around. I want to find the Horde. Here's their hole. The top of the lava tube there, and then they'll be just to our right over here. Yeah, there it is. I see it now. I'll see if the rest of the Horde has returned to the cave. J. Stabby has been a member for 23 months. Wow. And that's just on YouTube. You're also a supporting member on Buy Me a Coffee as well, aren't you? Really do appreciate that. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and pull them out. Take them out. And Webster has been a member for 14 months. Yeah, welcome in, bud. How you doing? Yeah, that's the thing about the criers. When they do their cry, that is your cue to dodge roll. That's how you know when it's time to do it.
Come on.
I actually like it when this horde will come down the hill away from the ambush camp. It makes it a lot easier. There we go. Use the terrain, use your cover, nothing to it. You may have to lead them a little ways, but no big deal. Hey, Goodness. What is up, TE Goodness? How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I really wish the Horde could have taken some of those marauders there. That would have been hilarious. Actually, check it out. There's like more Horde coming at them. Where are they coming from? We got the mission complete for doing the Horde. I don't know where those guys are coming from. How many can we get with that one grenade? Most of them. All of them? Nice. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, there's a wolf there. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you know it, man. You got to use those choke points. Anything that you can use for cover, you can also use to slow down the front ranks of the Horde. All right. Okay, so we've taken out both of the ambush camps in the area. Now we can start clearing the nest. Yeah, let's start over here. Why not? What are we doing on time? 2:41 p.m. It's a bit late. I prefer to generally do this stuff during the day, during the early day. So we may clear a few and then go camp, rest till first light.
is it? God damn nest. That's gotta be close. Another nest. Let's go.
This is literally the first time I've fired the crossbow in this playthrough. Good, we did get it. Okay, the next one should be pretty much dead ahead. Now, I'm not super interested in eliminating these freakers that are following me. If I need to, we'll bust out the auto shotgun. We'll deal with it. The crossbow with incendiary bolts pairs really nicely with the auto shotgun, because it is a great way to clear the nest. If you want to get the XP from getting those kills, keep the auto shotgun with you. What are we? Do we not have any? Okay, why is it not equipping a bolt? Okay, we have one equipped. I'm sorry, I hate the crossbow. I'm really not even all that familiar with the user interface for it.
There's another nest.
There we go. So now we'll craft up a couple more bolts. And what do we have? We have like 3 more up this way. Okay. Early, low game stamina. Early game, low stamina. That didn't do much for us, did it?
Gotta be getting.
Oh, why do you not have a bolt in there already, sir? Walking around without a round in the chamber. What were you thinking, young man?
Should have seen that coming.
All right, now let's see what we can do. Yes, I know. That is why we carry an auto shotgun.
Finally, Jesus.
What more could you ask for? Yeah, the auto shotgun is when you can get confident traveling out at night, for sure. I've always said that's kind of the point where I become less worried about resting until first light. Now I pretty much just do it for convenience. We should grab some cedar saplings. At least a couple. We will need to craft a few more bolts. Oh, you did a New Game Plus recently. Nice. Yeah, it is fun doing the horde hunting. Did you know that you can reset the hordes? If you go to the main menu, if you've completed the main story and you've cleared all of the hordes, if you hit 100% on the horde killer storyline, then you can actually reset the hordes from the main menu. And the SMP-9 is a game changer as well. Especially once you get the magazine upgrade for it, and once you have the up the ante skill that increases your reserve ammo capacity, you can carry such a absurd amount of ammo for the SMP-9. And the auto shotgun, shit, the auto shotgun is what, like 128 rounds in reserve? And then if you have your saddlebags maxed out, it's literally hundreds and hundreds of rounds of ammo in the field every time.
Hey.
What's going on, Blair?
High school dropouts. Anyway, we heard all this screaming.
Now that's an upgrade.
Okay, we finally have a little bit of money here. Let's go ahead and get the C8 rifle. The only things that I purchase from the Lost Lake camp, the only weapons I purchase at all are the C8 rifle and the Talon 7 once you get it unlocked. You'll notice that the Lost Lake camp also has the Liberator shotgun available. This is a fantastic weapon. It's a very good shotgun, but you cannot get it until you hit level 3 trust here. And by the time I hit level 3 trust, I got the auto shotgun dozens of hours of gameplay ago. So, I mean, I don't see any use for unlocking the Liberator. It's a fun weapon if you just want to experiment with some different guns, but it's really not important at all.
Whatever
Let's see.
you need,
Did I purchase
I
it?
got it?
I did not. Brain. There we go.
We offer a 30
Okay, so now we have that.
guarantee, so
Oh, we should run over here and see which bike upgrades we can afford. May not have enough for everything, but
Here for your bike?
we can get what we can. Engine upgrade? Yes, please. We'll look at fuel tank next. Cannot get that just yet. Exhaust. Exhaust is important for noise reduction. Yeah, check it out. See the difference in the noise reduction there? That's significant. Can't do saddlebags yet. Can't do fuel tank. Can't do the frame. No nitro yet. Tires. Okay, that's all we can do right now anyway. Cool. So we got the bike upgrades that are available at this point at level 1. And we got the sniper rifle that's available at level 1.
If you need anything.
Yeah, the Liberator is a fantastic shotgun. However, the auto shotgun actually has superior fire rate. The auto shotgun is literally a fully automatic shotgun. It just fires insanely fast, where the Liberator shotgun is still a semi-auto shotgun. It's nice. It's good. But the fire rate is superior on the auto shotgun. I have seen that, Violent Jones. I've seen that glitch quite often. I do not know what causes it. Sometimes you'll get off the bike and you'll see that even though you are absolutely certain that you had ammo for your SMP9, for whatever reason, you get off the bike and you notice like the magazine is at 0. I don't know why it does that. Ooh, what am I going to do when I get the remaster? I am probably going to do, I'll do a permadeath playthrough. I might do Survival 2 permadeath. I haven't decided yet. My personal favorite difficulty setting is always Hard 2. That is my favorite difficulty setting in the game. I pretty much always play on Hard 2. I like having a heads-up display. I like having the option to fast travel, and I don't really care otherwise. But just for the sake of doing it, I might do a Survival 2 permadeath run. I know I personally, I don't really die that often anyway. I mean, we died a minute ago just being stupid. A tactical stop into a tree and the Horde caught up to me. So, I mean, silly stuff like that will get me killed from time to time. But generally speaking, I don't normally die too much anyway, you know? So I don't know that permadeath really poses that much challenge for me, especially on Hard 2. So we may go ahead and do a Survival 2 playthrough on permadeath. That might actually force me to kind of slow down, take my time, which I tend to not do as often anymore. I generally just rush in and go loud with the auto shotgun. Oh, hey, Dawn's Cooking. Welcome in. Howdy. There we go. Tactical stop again. Go. Got a nest right there.
Back later. Finish burning out these nests.
No, we'll do it now, Deacon. Oh, brain. I unequipped the crossbow. Did y'all see how habitual it was for me to unequip the crossbow? It's like, what is that piece of trash doing on my back? I want a sniper rifle, man. Even though I know we're currently burning out nest right now. Mike, hey, what's going on, man?
Where is it? God damn it. Nest. Gotta be right around here.
Nods and spits and spittoon. Fair enough. Which, that reminds me, folks that are coming to Bear Trap Tavern Convention this year, we are doing a murder mystery as one of the events that we'll be doing. And I went ahead and bought it just the other day. It's going to be Western themed. So I hope you guys are ready. Reload. Or not. Whatever.
Come on.
All right. Okay. Good news about being at a Nero checkpoint. There will pretty much always be healing supplies. Mm-hmm. Might as well.
It feels, yes.
All right. We're going to go ahead and unlock this Nero checkpoint while we're here. Yeah, why not? We can craft these now. Got some supplies right there. Yeah, we're going to do a murder mystery.
Oh, God damn it.
We're not actually going to murder anybody. It's a kit that we purchased.
We're in business.
Kind of like a board game that you role play in person. No, we're not actually going to murder anybody. I should have grabbed that fuel can to bring with me back here.
Here's the generator. Yes.
Okay, let's go grab the fuel can. We're going to need it. Oh, now you want to come. Okay, you didn't want to come before, but now you want to come. Yeah, so let me throw that out there, folks. We are going to be doing the Bear Trap Tavern Convention every year. Every year at the end of April. It'll be the last weekend of April to coincide with the release of Days Gone. And, of course, now the release of Days Gone Remastered. So start making your travel plans now. If you want to come hang out and have a good time, we do an actual in real life get together every year in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And let me go ahead and throw some info in there for you. I think I've got a link ready for that. Boom, there it is. Did it go in my YouTube chat? Yes, it is working now. Sweet. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, y'all come hang out, man. Actual in real life get together every year, Colorado Springs, last weekend of April. As close to the release, I'm sorry, as close to the anniversary of Days Gone's release as we can get every year. And we'll always have some cool events planned. This year, we're going to be doing lots of stuff. We're going to bring our PlayStation 5 Pro. And, of course, I've already pre-ordered Days Gone Remastered. So you guys can actually come hang out with us and play Days Gone Remastered on our PlayStation 5 Pro that I'm playing on to make content right now. This PlayStation that I'm using as we speak will be in your hot little hands here in just a week or two, right? Getting real close. And we got some board games we're going to bring. Some other video games we'll have. You know, hanging out, socializing, murder mystery, video games, all kinds of cool shit, man. Also, we've made plans to, if anybody wants to, we've made plans to go through the Garden of the Gods here in Colorado Springs. Absolutely gorgeous, natural rock formation that is unique to Colorado Springs. I think you guys are going to dig it. If you've never been, it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's something you have to see in person. Did we get all the speakers? Let's go turn the generator on and see if we got all the speakers. I think we got them all.
We got green lights. Green lights.
Hey, we got them all right on. And caress the same controllers as Rex and Claire, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and if you're into that, Colorado is actually a cannabis-friendly state. Here in Colorado, they do have legal recreational cannabis, so individuals who are over the age of 21 can actually purchase cannabis from the public recreational dispensaries here in town. And good news, Colorado Springs, the city of Springs, just recently went recreational. Until just recently, you had to have like a med card. You had to have a medical license to get cannabis in Colorado Springs, but they've recently eased up on that. So you can you can just buy it recreationally now. Now, once I get to Lost Lake Camp, we'll get back to some actual gaming tips here. Once I get to Lost Lake, that's the point where I start putting injectors into health. I generally just stagger stamina and focus in the early hours of the game. And as you can see, my stamina and my focus are pretty well leveled up. Now it's time to start putting injectors into health so we can get that health cranked up a little bit. Be a little bit less squishy. No, you don't. Okay. I was going to grab that fuel can. Top off the bike real quick. And yes, if you're curious, some party favors have been provided. Don't tell anybody. That's not an official endorsement. James Smith, welcome in, James. Now we're actually doing pretty good on fuel.
Done.
Mimo, welcome in, Mimo. How many hours work? Well, at my day job, I generally do about 40 hours a week. And for the business, for our YouTube channel, generally an easy week will be 10 to 15 hours if you don't include the live streams. And then usually 20 to 25 hours a week is what I put in for the channel in general. All right, let's go get the rest of these nests. Wait. I don't care. I was going to get the crossbow to take out the last few nests, but I don't really care that much. It'll be all right. Not a big deal. If you are like really into conserving your kerosene and stuff, use the crossbow. Not that serious. That's one thing about this game is like at first resources may seem really scarce. They are not. If you're exploring carefully and if you're using the hidden loot locations, resources are not scarce at all. In fact, let's put a link in the chat real quick for should have an infinite loot. Loot is literally infinite. Not scarce at all. If you know where to look.
Sherman's Camp.
Ooh, yeah, The Last of Us 2, Season 2. I'm sorry, The Last of Us, Season 2 airs Sunday. Okay, right on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That is one of the main reasons I decided to do my recent Last of Us 2 playthrough. I wanted to refresh my memory before the new season airs. And I'm kind of behind. Oh, hello, Marauders. I'm kind of behind schedule on that playthrough, again, because I wasn't feeling well earlier in the week. I didn't get to stream Monday or Wednesday, so I haven't made any progress in that playthrough. There should be more Marauders here. Where are they? I got freaks, no Marauders. Interesting. There's a couple of them. Are they armed? This one, oh, one of them's armed, at least one. Okay, there's the two right there that are armed. Cool. Oh, I got some scrap. Yeah. Med kit, nice. Make use of that. And let's go ahead and check this one here. Okay. And just for the hell of it, we'll go ahead and make a save game before we push up. Troubled Gamer 22. What's going on, Troubled Gamer? Hi. Yeah, I'm legit excited. There will be some returning faces, folks that have been there for the original Bear Trap Tavern meetup that we did a few years ago. Our second Bear Trap Tavern meetup. So some of the folks will be there that came to the first one or came to both. And then there will also be some new faces that I'm excited to meet for the first time.
I smell a nest. Gotta be right here. There's another one. Time to burn.
New skill point, nice.
Come on.
Another one? Oh, this guy. More.
Come on.
Where's the other one at? There he was. Okay. So you got some easy loot right here at the top. Med kit and already crafted Molotov right there. Super handy. Let's go clear these other nests. Yeah, I agree, Mimo. I'm hoping that since we did get a remaster, hopefully that will also get us a sequel someday soon. I would say at this point the chances are really good, honestly. Yeah. 1 second, folks. I'll be right back, guys. right, we are back. Okay, so where are we doing? Where are we at? What are we doing? We still got some enemies on to deal with here. Oh shit, we're gonna have to get out of here now. And that's what I get for pausing right in the middle of the action. Nothing you can't solve with an auto shotgun. Okay, so that was all the nest in this area. While we're here, we're going to see if we can grab some more gear. We have the hidden loot locations that are available right here. Check it out. See, we're already maxed out on smoke bombs. You got 2 free smoke bombs right there. And some right over here at the top of the Metolius Bank. You have to go through the building. Watch out for bear traps. Sometimes bear traps spawn in here. Custom made heavy shoes. I miss anything while I was on break? You guys doing all right? Oh, check it out. Gomer Black Magic has joined the chat. Good evening, sir. Okay, we also have a pipe bomb. Or, I'm sorry, a flashbang. Oh, 2 flashbangs and 2 attractor bombs? Wow. I think there's actually only supposed to be 1 there. That's wild. You can jump onto the bank? How do you jump onto the bank? Okay. So to do the Sherman's Camp is Crawling mission, need to get up onto the ladder here. Coco Loco, welcome in. Coco Loco.
Down here. Not much left. This place has been picked over clean.
Here we are. The Who Fan 1, what's up? Oh, wow, you just platinum. You got your plat on The Last of Us 2 remaster. Wow, okay. Nice.
Less than knife. This is it. Gotta
Only 14 days until the remaster. Hell yeah. Where is he at? Ah, okay, right there. Nice. Using those Nightbot commands to put that Horde Killer Masterclass link in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, I noticed that video got taken down. What's up with that? I don't see that video on his channel right now.
No idea how badly we need this.
Mega Man, the blue lion. What's up, Mega Man? Okay, let's see where we're at, actually. We may go ahead and grab the other injectors. We have... Yeah, shit, we might as well get the other injectors, right? There's no reason not to. There's one right up here. Near the Riverflow Farms Horde. The Horde should not be there at this point, so we should be clear to grab that tractor. Or, I'm sorry, grab that injector. Grab that meat on the way back through.
A Nero weekend. Wonder what they were doing up here.
That makes sense. I know how that is.
A micro record. Nero injector. Just what the doctor ordered.
Okay, and we're going to be putting all the ones in the Lost Lake region, they're going to go into health. We've already got stamina and focus pretty well where they need to be for this point in the game. Okay, next one's going to be down here. Actually, we may not be able to get that one yet. We have the engine upgrade. We should be able to do it, actually. You might need to hit level 2 at Lost Lake. I can't think of any other upgrades we get there except maybe Nitro. Let's see if we can hit that one already with the bike upgrades that we have currently. Oh, yeah. Use the injectors to upgrade your health, stamina, and focus. That's how it's done. Yeah, thanks, James. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. Oh, that was clean. All right, let's see if we can get this injector here. I'm not certain if the jump can be made with the bike upgrades we currently have. And so we can. Smooth as butter.
Nero injector, just what the doctor.
I do love the sound of Deacon's bike. My personal favorite is once we have all of the level 2 upgrades from Iron Mike's camp, that's my favorite version of the bike. I know it's of course better to have the end game upgrades, you know, as far as just like maxing it out. But my personal favorite, the look of it and the sound of it, I just love once we get all the level 2 upgrades at Iron Mike's camp. All right, so now we're going to head down to the sawmill and go get that injector as well. Okay, and there is another hidden loot location near the sawmill. Show you where it's at on the map here. Tactical stop. So it's right up here by this little lake, this little pond here. On the map, it's just south and east of the sawmill horde. Or the old sawmill. Yeah, proximity mine and a frag grenade. Nice. Joe Schmo. What's up, Joe? I did see the video. Yeah, Ben Studio released some great like making of videos for Days Gone. They did a whole series of videos showing some of the behind the scenes making of stuff. One of the things that they showed was like how they did some of the sound effects. That one was pretty interesting. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I remember being really impressed by it. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Sawmill Horde. Not just yet. We'll come and get you guys later. Coming soon to a theater near you. Okay, we'll go ahead and fuel up the generator. We are not yet ready to activate it, but we are going to go ahead and fuel it up.
That should be it.
So there is a pro tip for finding all of the speakers. Many of you may already know this one, but for newer players, if you haven't caught this yet, it's going to save you a lot of time and trouble. You simply follow the power lines. If you are following the power lines, follow each line to its terminal point, you will find every speaker, including the ones that are hidden in the trees. Now, having said that, I'm probably going to miss one or two in here. That's okay. It is what it is. This sawmill Nero checkpoint is also a great place to get crafting materials. Nero checkpoints in general are a good spot for crafting materials. There's a can back here. There it is. All right. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see how many speakers we missed. Oh, yeah, it is actually a good idea to save your game before turning on the generator. That does work. You can save your game and then just reload real quick if you need to. One other thing you can do, it's still going to spawn the enemies, but if you activate the generator and realize you have speakers on, you can turn the generator back off immediately. It'll shut the speakers down. It may still spawn a few enemies, but it solves the problem. Yeah, see, it didn't even spawn any enemies for us. So once you have turned on the speakers, once you've turned on the generator, if you see that you've missed a couple speakers, you can turn the generator off immediately. Lance B. and Shaminda Pereira, welcome in. What's going on, y'all? All right. We are in. We only had that one speaker that we had missed.
Here we go.
Okay, let's have a look. Yep, health, stamina, and focus. And this should get us where the they're kind of they'll be staggered, health, stamina, and focus, with focus in the lead. That's how I like to do mine personally. I know some other folks may prioritize stamina, which is cool. I like to prioritize focus myself, because if I'm able to achieve more accurate shot placement, then I really don't have to worry so much about running away or losing health. All right, we have a skill point to spend. Oh, yeah, we are moving up in the ranged tree. Okay. Let's increase ranged weapon accuracy. You want to go have a look at Boozer's bike, have a look at the front forks. Actually, I don't think we've collected Boozer's bike on this playthrough. Yeah, we don't have Boozer's bike at Lost Lake Camp right now. We haven't done that part. We've only just arrived in Lost Lake Camp, because I've done a lot of other stuff. I've only got to Lost Lake Camp and picked up the knife, the listed knife. That's all we've done. So we've literally only done like the first story mission for Iron Mike's camp. Now, let's see. We're really not that close to level 2, are we? Damn it, boy. So we've cleared the map of Nero checkpoints, infestation zones, and ambush camps. Okay. What else do we have available? There's a couple of hordes that would be available. We've only cleared the one horde so far. All right, let's go do a couple of story missions then. Yeah, thanks, Cap. I was just thinking about that unspent skill point. Yeah, we could go back to O'Leary Mountain Safe House. It should be sitting there by at the camp. Yeah, Boozer does have good taste. Yeah, he's got that auto shotgun sitting beside him outside their cabin.
It's okay. Open up.
I've always wondered about that. Like, is that maybe something that's easier for him to use being one-armed? You know, being an amputee.
Hey, good to see you.
What's going on, Blair?
Okay then.
Okay, was there anything else? There weren't any other upgrades. That's right. We had everything we had unlocked presently. Everything is currently available.
Hey,
Oh, here's that knife you were looking for.
thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, moving up. Got us a little bit more trust.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Yeah, so we've basically just started the storyline for Iron Mike's camp here for the Lost Lake region.
That should do it.
Yeah, let's see how we're doing on meat and bounties. Go ahead and cash everything in, just see what we've got.
There's never
Not a lot of meat, actually. We'll have to get to work collecting that shit. Yeah, imagine playing as Boozer with the ice cream scoop attached.
Hey. Hello.
We do have a few bounties. What does that do for us?
Got some.
Now we're halfway there.
That's all I got for now.
What hordes do we have available at this point? Like, I can't recall. We've just hit this region, so we don't have that many available. We've already done the Wapanisha Road horde. We did get that one. We should have... Oh, man, I'm actually kind of drawing a blank right now on what other hordes we have available at this point in the story. Because we could go kill some hordes. And that would give us, trust for eliminating the horde. And then we would also have bounties to turn in as well. What else do we have at this point in the story? Maybe the West Fur over here. Wapanisha we've done. Hi. What hordes are available when you first get to Lost Lake?
Wapanisha Road,
Mm-hmm.
West, no, Valley Lake, and
Burley Lake.
was it
No, I'm trying to get to level 2 with Iron Mike as quick as I can.
Wapanisha Road, Valley Lake, West? Right,
Okay, so Burley Lake and West Fur are the only two that we have not done yet. All right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, those guys are what, right up here somewhere?
Bye.
Okay, doing good on time. Let's go.
How's it going?
Hey there.
What's going on, Blair?
And it is really nice having the MG45 unlocked
Okay.
already as well. With the magazine upgrade that you get level 3 at Tucker's camp.
Come back soon, huh? I'm gonna radio in, see if any of the patrols have checked in.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Claire actually has her fuck schizo notebook. She's got a bunch of Days Gone tips in there. Stuff like when does this horde spawn? How big is it? Stuff like that. And remind me to try and get as much meat as we can along the way as well. Deer, wolves, bear, doesn't matter. Actually, there was deer, or wolves right there. I love this thing. Not the best machine gun in the game. Not at all. Man, is it fun. We should also be grabbing berries and mushrooms and stuff. I do like to keep a few on me to be able to craft the focus and stamina cocktails and stuff. Hey man, they knocked over my bike. That's just rude. Where's this next mushroom at? There we go. I'm going to grab this mushroom as well. I like Schizo for the purpose that he serves in the story. I mean, literally, the story would not progress without a point of contention. You know, I mean, you have to have an adversary. In order for a story to move forward, you have to have an adversary. Okay, we'll get some wolves here. Oh, brutal. My favorite machine gun is the MG45. I know it's not the best by any means. It's my favorite. I love the sound and the feel of it. And for me, on my very first playthrough, once I picked up the MG45 from some Ripper heavies during a certain early game mission, I picked up that MG45. I was like, oh, now we have some real firepower. And I actually kept the MG45 for most of that playthrough. I went north and hunted all of the hordes that were available with it. All the hordes in the Cascades, the Cascade region, the Belknap region, every single one of them. And used the MG45 to take all of them out. And that is one of the things that allowed me to get ahead in the early game on my first playthrough. Love that thing. I just have really fond memories of running around clearing those early game hordes with it. Let's see. They are... Shit, I never can remember exactly where this horde is. I know where they are. Just gotta go find them. There it is. There they are. Okay. Kevin Plants, welcome in, Kevin. What's going on? Okay. Because this horde is pretty deep in the cave, we'll use a flashbang to get them moving this direction. Yeah, I don't know that the flamethrower or the growler are going to be available in the main campaign. I think those are likely just something you'll have access to in the horde assault mode. I doubt they'll be added to the main game. That ought to be most of them. There it is, West Fur Horde. I always find it funny when the Marauders try to attack you. They just watched you take out a horde single-handedly. And they're like, oh, I guess now's our chance. Dude, really? What are you thinking? Did you not just see that? Oh, let's grab this mushroom while we're here. Okay, so the next one that we have is Burley Lake. And they are down here somewhere. They should be in this cave right here. Oh, I'm not familiar with that movie. What is it called? Warfare? Got a new movie that's come out?
Fuel, yes.
Oh, are we talking about what we had for dinner? Let's see. Tonight, I was out running some errands until pretty much the last minute. So I got stuff that was pretty much ready to go. I got us a rotisserie chicken from Walmart, ready cooked lemon pepper chicken. And I got us a tub of some mustard potato salad. And I got a can of baked beans. So we had chicken, potato salad, and baked beans for dinner tonight. And it was fantastic. Ooh, fried catfish, shrimp, and coleslaw and fries. Man, that sounds good. Haven't had any really good fried catfish in a while. Like, you can get fried catfish around here. Most of it's not that great. That's good grub, yeah. Coleslaw is the only way to eat cabbage. All right, again, let's see if we can just kind of pull them out with a flashbang. Get them moving that way. A bit low on attractors. We can get more, though. Is the horde even there? Am I wasting my time? Maybe. Huh. How in the world did that flashbang fail to get them moving? I should have at least stirred them up a little bit. Yeah, I wasn't hearing them at first. I mean, I know they're pretty deep inside this cave. But, I expected the flashbang to at least get them moving. And we're going to go ahead and put a Molotov in here just for light.
Here, catch!
Pop a focus cocktail just for fun. They are being a bit lazy, aren't they? There we go. Okay. '81 watching, right on. Thank you all for being here, folks. Seriously. Nowhere I would rather be, man. All right, guess we could hit these missions here. I don't think either of these missions actually give us any trust with Lost Lake Camp. If so, it's very little. Let's go ahead and do them anyway while we're out. 88 is what you're seeing. Nice. Kick ass, man. Okay, do we have our survivor rescue here? There is a chance for a survivor rescue to spawn here that will give you 4 survivors in one go. Looks like we did not get lucky this time, but there is a hidden loot location up here. And this is the first place that I know of to pick up remote bombs. So you can see it on the map. We're right here at this little group of houses just south and west of the Sawmill Nero checkpoint. And there is your first place to pick up a remote bomb. Yeah, they always spawn when I'm not looking for them, right? And never when I actually need them. Something wicked. Welcome in.
Okay, this is gonna be it. Please, I'm coming for you. She's gotta be out here somewhere.
I like to go ahead and park the bike behind the house here. Makes it much easier when it's time to go.
How the hell am I gonna get in? Come on, where the hell are you? Through here. Yeah, this'll do it.
Oh, Irish Molly, you're not going to be able to make it this year? Oh, all right. Yeah, we will be doing the Bear Trap Tavern convention every year, last weekend of April. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Go ahead and start making your travel plans for next year now. Excuse me. Yeah, if you need to plan your vacation time or start shopping for airline tickets and start shopping for hotels, now's the time to do it.
Sounds like some
See, we did get a little bit of trust with Iron Mike's camp, didn't we? All right, moving right on up the ranged skill tree. I think the ability to reload faster for all weapons in all situations is more valuable than being able to reload without using focus. So we are going to do that first. Boom. And check it out, man. We are almost there. Skill tier 5 unlocked. I reckon the very next skill we will get will be Up the Ante, which will increase the ammo capacity for all weapons. It increases your reserve ammo capacity. Oh, I should have grabbed that scrap while I was in there. I think we only need the one piece. Should be all right for now.
That did it.
Okay, we just head right out the back of the house, over the fence, hop on the bike, And it's time to go. And I guess we'll go do this next one first. Before we head back to camp, cash in those bounties.
How's that, huh?
We'll make a save game real quick. If we're able. There we go. All right. Let's say hi to O'Brien. Raekwon, you died like 6 times before doing the Sawmill Horde, but you were able to do it early before going south. Nice. I totally aimed for the newt. Yes, I did.
Did you find anything out about Sarah, about the woman that I put on your chopper?
So did you have your auto shotgun, MG45, and SMP9?
It's gonna take some time, okay?
And loot from the hidden loot locations?
I'm risking my neck here. If anyone back at HQ finds out, those guys with the guns over there,
You're
they'll follow
all on
orders
the
without
same
question.
team, O'Brien.
Just looks that
Hey, Shannon Alcorn. Welcome in, Shannon. What's up, man?
right now, but it's
Hello and happy Friday.
My house.
One sec. While this cutscene's playing, I'm going to blow my nose really quick. Hang on.
GPS trackers. I just need you to. We're out of time. Look, shit, I don't even know your name.
Deacon St. John.
Well, look, Deacon St. John. If you want me to risk my neck helping you find whatever her name, Sarah, then yeah, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Okay, keep the radio close. I'll contact you in a couple of minutes.
And we're back.
You don't even know my name? Oh, you're gonna know it before we're done.
Oh, IDF pup. Damn, okay.
And keep
MG45 and SMP9, right on.
right here the whole
I used nearly all the ammo. Oh, without having to use the saddlebag, though.
Wait,
Nice,
wait
okay.
now.
Hello? You there, Deacon?
Yeah, I'm here. Now, what's this all about? What do you want?
All right, I put a blocker on this channel. It's secure.
What do you want?
I've sent a series of coordinates to your radio. I need you to go to those locations.
What? Why?
Just listen to me. There are several Nero task groups doing.
We should start a Days Gone drinking game. I think Sweet Ellis Cookies is in the process of making a bingo card for us. That should be fun. Hopefully we'll have those at Bear Trap Tavern Convention as well. I think that's going to be great.
Nobody knows what anyone else is doing.
Echo Warzone, hoping to get lucky with those gifted memberships this stream. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Hopefully we'll see some more gifted memberships. I don't have any available from the channel right now. They reset on the 1st of the month, so it'll be a couple weeks. We'll be doing some membership giveaways here from the channel again.
Yeah, I got it, but you better have something for me, O'Brien.
Trying to get a loan to purchase a lottery ticket. Sure, it'll be a winner. Good luck with that, man. Buying lotto tickets on credit. Probably not a great investment.
Drifter.
Yeah, take a shot every time someone says sons of bitches. Oh shit, hey, there's a good chance right there. Obi-Wan Craig Noby has gifted us a channel membership. Thomas Daly is the lucky winner this time.
Don't lose it.
Congratulations, Thomas Daly, and thank you, Craig. Appreciate it, brother.
What's going on, O'Brien? Why am I out here in the shit chasing choppers down for you?
Their destination's classified. I'm locked out of their files, so I can't give you the coordinates to their LZ. You have to follow them in.
Jesus, don't you guys have spy satellites? Shit like that?
Not that I have access to, no.
Yeah, why would you think that O'Brien would have access to spy satellites?
Don't lose them.
Come on.
It is interesting, though. O'Brien basically confirms that, well, yes, we do have spy satellites.
O'Brien, they're landing.
Good. I have their coordinates now via your radio. You better go in on foot.
On foot.
Remember, you can't let them see you.
O'Brien.
Maybe someday, Echo. Maybe someday. Sky Surfer. Yeah, take a shot every time Copeland pops in, yeah. especially as you're doing story missions, because he does tend to pop in like after all of the main story missions, not all of the main story missions, but some of the major missions. Every time something major happens in the story, Copeland has something to say about it.
Soldiers who shoot on sight so that you can spy on some asshole wearing a pocket protector.
Pocket protector? Really? I have a fucking PhD, asshole.
Yeah, which stands for piled high and deep.
Oh, man. Do you still have the tracking devices I gave you?
Oh, I was gonna sell them, but most of us don't have access to shit like, you know, satellites.
Place one of them on your helo. Almost all of these filed missions include stops that aren't on the books. I'm gonna find out where they're going next.
Hey, Brian.
There we go.
I'm already looking at what records we have about where evacuees were taken.
Carol, back. Welcome in, Carol. We picked up the MG45. We actually, as soon as you get to Lost Lake Camp, when you hit Lost Lake for the first time, all of the hordes in the Cascade region and the Belknap region become available. And what I like to do is that first time you talk to Iron Mike, that first time you talk to Iron Mike, I leave and go back to the Cascade and Belknap region. And if you go up there and you use the SMP-9 to kill those hordes, you get enough progress on the Horde Killer storyline to get the auto shotgun. And then you can also go forward and hit level 3 with Tucker's Camp as well. You cash in all those bounties from killing all those hordes at Tucker's Camp. And I think we had to do maybe 1 or 2 camp jobs for her. And we were able to hit level 3 with Tucker's Camp. So we didn't actually pick one up. We officially unlocked it. And in fact, I think the very last stream episode in this series would be episode 6, level 3 with Tucker's Camp early. And that is how we got the MG45.
I kill freaks, but I don't carve them open while they're still alive and listen to them scream.
Now, we've already been in here. It's possible, because we've done some story missions, it's possible this stuff may have respawned. Because doing those story missions does progress the clock.
Brian?
And it did not. Okay.
God damn it, he did it again.
Yeah, you bet, Carol. No worries. Thank you for asking. That's a good question. That's one of those things that helps me get ahead in the early game, legitimately within the story. It's just one of the ways that you can take advantage of when hordes spawn to get yourself powered up really early.
Got plenty of fuel. I double check.
All right. And see, that didn't give us any trust or credits with Iron Mike's camp at all. Okay, we need to head back to Lost Lake Camp for the next story mission. Did we just get spammed by Nightbot? Yeah, Nightbot is hard at work tonight, isn't he? All right, so we'll turn in these bounties that we got from killing those hordes. We'll see what that does for our progress toward level 2.
She'll set you free.
Oh, there's Copeland. Time to take a shot.
And I report 6 deaths and 2 injuries from my camp this week.
That's nice, Cope.
I'm not having too good a day, Cope, to let your shit spoil it for me.
Hey, man. Hey.
Only 156. That's not very many.
Your friend, right?
Well, we're moving right along.
Man, all right. Later, man.
A lot of freaks. They came tearing through like it was a riot.
Nightbot sounds like Dobby. Master has given Dobby a Glock. Don't believe the lies.
Hey, I came by to see how the lazy bastard's doing. How you doing, Booze Man? Are you tired of laying around yet, Boozer? Hey,
You can't be in
come
here,
on.
Deacon.
Shots.
He needs his rest.
Don't mess around with me. I asked you, how is he doing?
I think you can see how he's doing, Deke. Not great.
So, you gonna make it?
Yeah, Skizzo, he'll be fine. He needs a few days.
Come with me to the lodge. I want to show you something.
I got shit to do.
I'm sticking my neck out here. Trust me. You're gonna want to see.
Now, also, this mission here is where you can pick up an MG45 legitimately within the story. In fact, this was on my first playthrough. This was the first time I got an MG45 on this upcoming mission here. And that's when I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. Finally, some real firepower. Linky Franklin, welcome in, Linky. What's going on? Yeah, the original looked great, especially if you're playing it on PC or on PS5. The original looks fantastic anyway. But I'm excited for the remaster. I want to check out the new play modes, and I think it improves our chances of getting a sequel someday. I sincerely believe that.
So this drifter, he's working in the control tower when the plane disappears off the radar.
Mm-hmm. We know. Well, that got us a little bit more trust. Not much, though.
Yeah, Skizzo, we can always count on you.
It is underrated for sure.
Anything's better than standing around this.
Only recently really getting the love it deserves. I am going to replace MG45 for the sniper rifle.
How's it going?
I think we bought the sniper rifle earlier and literally haven't used it a single time.
Yeah.
I don't think I fired a single round through it.
All right.
How are we doing on time? 7:46 a.m. All right, let's go. Shroudless bike for the run? Not necessarily. I usually just get whatever the best upgrades are that are available at the time. Aside from having the black paint job and the shark mouth, I'm not really concerned with like how the bike looks. For me, it's more about performance. I'm definitely a function over form kind of guy.
John, you there?
Yes, Skizzo, I'm here.
Wolves, we'll take that.
Business we were talking about? It's gonna take me a bit. I gotta go check on security at the border with Iron Butte. Check on the Rippers there, if you know what I mean.
No, Skizzo, I don't got a clue. Why don't you spell it out for me?
Nice try, smartass. Remember, I'm going out on a limb here. Don't make me regret it.
More wolves? They usually bring friends.
In the meantime, make yourself
Captain Skid Marks.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
There we go. Bastard. Would you stop already?
Hey, St. John, where you at, brother?
Oh, we didn't fuel up the bike, did we? That was dumb. Yeah, how many times do I have to tell you, Skizzo, I'm not your bro?
That business we discussed? Let's just say you should head out that way now.
Okay, no more red on the minimap. I think we're safe to harvest this meat from these wolves now.
Very funny. I meant no such thing. All I said was, if you were thinking about taking a ride, or what do you drifters like to call it? Ride in the open road? Now would be a good...
Yeah, something wicked. It is weird, the way to purchase the remaster, and if you've already owned it or whatever, it is weird. It really is. I was only able to pre-order the remaster because I bought the digital deluxe edition some years ago when that released. I think around the time the game hit, when it released on PC, somewhere around that time, I was able to get the digital deluxe edition, and only because I purchased that was I able to pre-order the remaster. Otherwise, like if you just own the game on disc, I don't think it will populate in the store for you. You won't be able to pre-order it at all. You'll only be able to buy it on release day. So yeah, I would love to have seen more advertising for it. That's one of the reasons we put out the videos that we put out talking about the remaster, because we wanted to get as many eyes on it as we could. Let me make a save game real quick as well, if I'm able. There we go. Dying Light 2. I might. It's not currently on the lineup. I think I actually own it. I did a co-op session, I believe, with, I think it was my brother and Hack Parachute. I know I played something with those guys. I think it was Dying Light 2. Or Dead Island 2, maybe. Maybe it was Dead Island. Yeah, it's not currently on the roster, but we may play it in time. Yeah, if you own it on disc, you actually may not be able to pre-order the remaster. I can't say for sure. I don't remember exactly how it works. You'll want to check out Claire's video on it. Yeah, on the 8-Bit Terror channel, she released a video explaining exactly how it works. Hang on one sec. I got to focus on what I'm doing here. We probably just lost that survivor, didn't we? Yep, fuck that. Let's see if we can respawn that survivor rescue. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure it works. But let's see if we can find... here is a link to 8-Bit Terror channel. I don't know. You'll be able to see it in her most recent videos. She did do a video explaining like different purchasing options for the remaster. Yeah, I do know that if you own Days Gone because it was free with the PlayStation Plus membership. So if you only own the game because you have it from your PlayStation Plus membership, you will not be able to pre-order it. You will not be able to purchase it as a $10 upgrade. You will need to actually buy it outright. I've gotten off track here. And I know if you own the disc version, I don't think you'll be able to purchase it as a pre-order, but you should be able to do the $10 upgrade on release day. But honestly, I'm not that familiar with the particulars. I was only able to purchase it, pre-order it, because I have the digital deluxe edition that I paid full price for. So we didn't get our survivor rescue. We got a different type of marauder ambush. Okay. Oh, well. Missed out on a chance to get that survivor rescue. Yeah, the damn clothesline traps, man. I was looking to see if I had a link for that video programmed into the stream deck. I don't guess I do. Angus Smart. What's up, Angus? Welcome in. Yeah, no survivor rescue this time. Damn, would have been nice to get that. Oh, there. Okay. We might be able to get this one. So we'll try to. There we go. We'll protect the survivor with the smoke bomb. Just keep him safe for a minute. If we don't kill him by accident. What the? Oh, fuck! You've got to be kidding me! Started the story mission. We got too close to the mission marker and it started the story mission. I just missed another survivor rescue. Oh, that blows. Man. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. I really wanted that survivor rescue. Oh, well. Ooh, you just bought Fallout 4 and The Witcher Wild Hunt. Well, I know what you're doing for about the next 6 months. Wah, wah, wah. Right. Not helping.
You see any of my men around?
Contextual mission triggers. Yep. I really would have liked to postpone the start of that mission and instead rescue that survivor, since I totally just ruined the first survivor rescue that we had a chance at. That was my own fault. I went in loud and just wasted the opportunity. Yeah, we could have accidentally killed the survivor. And you get nothing for that. No trust, no credits. You don't even get any experience points. You can get some crafting materials off of them, though, which is cool. Now, it is really nice being able to come in here with the C8 sniper rifle. Really good sniper rifle. Especially for early game. Kind of low damage, but very accurate and good fire rate as well. It's semi-auto, so you get like really good fire rate on it. Not quite as good as that MG45 though. That should take the helmet off. And when he pauses between volleys of fire, that's when we go in for our headshot. Is it just that one left? I think it's just the one. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, so check this out, man. This is one of my favorite things about this mission. This is what turned the game around for me on my first playthrough. Once you encounter these Ripper Heavies for the first time, this is your first opportunity to pick up an MG45. This is the earliest opportunity in the game to just pick one up off the ground. Now, if you follow the method that I described earlier, where you get to Lost Lake Camp, but then immediately go north and take out all the hordes up there, if you follow that method, then you'll already have one unlocked at this point in the game with the magazine upgrade as well, which is really nice. But if you just want to push forward and with the story, then you can come in and pick up the MG45 from these guys. You got to Nick Valentine in Fallout 4. Nice. There is a merchant who spawns outside Diamond City sometimes, known as Cricket. If you are fortunate enough to meet Cricket outside Diamond City, she spawns in other places as well, but that's like a really reliable, guaranteed spawn for her. If you see Cricket outside Diamond City, you can get one of the best weapons in the game. What is it called? It's a Chicago chopper, basically, that fires explosive rounds. What is that? It's the spray and pray. That's what it's called. So yeah, if you hang out outside Diamond City in Fallout 4 and you see Cricket, hit her up, see if she's got the spray and pray on her. One of my favorite weapons in the game, especially if you're spec'd into automatic and or explosive weapons, because the cool thing about it is if you are spec'd into automatic weapons, you get the damage bonus for automatic rifles. And if you're spec'd into explosives, you also get the damage bonus from explosives because it does explosive damage with every bullet. Fucking awesome weapon. And now that you've got that fast travel point outside Diamond City, you should be able to grab it pretty easily. Infinite bandage pickup. That's interesting. I don't know that we need infinite bandages. I mean, you can craft them. I definitely wouldn't want to travel there to pick one up. Oh, my back is feeling much better, thank you. I'm still a bit sore, like the muscles are still sore back there. It was a pinched nerve that was causing the muscles to contract and freak out, muscle spasms. But yeah, feeling better now. I am getting better. We are on the mend. Yeah, you have to take damage first before you need the bandages. Oh, a health cocktail. That's neat. We can't craft those yet. All right. Okay, we can hit the saddlebag so that we can fill up everything, the SMP-9, the auto shotgun, and the MG45. So we'll go in with full ammo.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you've been dealing with shoulder pain since January. Either a pinched nerve or a rotator cuff injury. Damn, dude. Well, if it's been since January, it may be an actual injury, like an actual rotator cuff problem. Because, you know, pinched nerves, you know, if you're taking muscle relaxers, taking your medicine and, you know, stretching and stuff like that, pinched nerve should resolve itself eventually. Oh, these guys. I remember my reaction the first time coming through here. I was like, oh my God. But we have an MG45. And one of the things I love about this game, it often gives you everything you need. For new players who haven't seen this bit yet, I'll show you what I'm talking about. The game is full of opportunities to turn adversity into an advantage. Because, yeah, this is going to be dangerous. This guy is really dangerous. He's a total bullet sponge. It is possible to spec into the melee skills and, like, max out your melee skill tree so you have the executioner skill already. Because the executioner skill will give you the ability to do stealth takedowns on these enemies. But you don't have to limit yourself by speccing into melee like that. Obi-Wan Craig Nobi has been a member since this long ago. About 9 months. Holy shit, dude, has it been that long? Wow. Unbelievable, man. So the game gives you bear traps and explosive boxes. They're all over this map. So if you are, and plenty of ammo there as well. You'll have lots of ammo here for your shiny new MG45. There's a bandage. Is that the one? But yeah, you got plenty of ammo for your shiny new MG45. And you have tons of bear traps around here. And you can take the bear traps and put them near these explosive boxes. And as long as you kind of stay quiet and keep a low profile and move around, you can place traps. Usually 3 is enough, but I like to have 4 just in case. And as long as you set up a few traps, you can totally lead this guy through ambushes. And that's been one of my favorite tactics since my earliest playthroughs of this game. I love setting up ambush points and kill zones and things like that. I love doing this stuff. It's one of my favorite ways to play the game. There we go. Okay, we've got 4 set up. We're now ready to get his attention and lead him through the gauntlet. You. Okay, we're going to lead him through this first trap. He takes the bait. Hey, buddy. See if we can get him to come to this bear trap. There he is. Now we're going to pop this box, set him on fire, light him up. Okay, we're going to move to the next trap.
Almost got it.
Okay, moving on to the next one, which I have forgotten where I put it. Might be a good idea to plan this shit out ahead of time. Okay, here's the next one. See if we can get him into that trap. We missed it. No worries. This should do it. There we go. The game gives you everything you need. You have the opportunity to pick up the MG45 and plenty of ammo for it. you have the opportunity to grab bear traps, and you have those explosive boxes. That's all you need. The game gives you everything you need for this stuff. You just have to use it. Okay, let's grab the medicine and get the hell out of here. See if we can get to level 3 or level 2 with Iron Mike's camp anytime soon. Sometime tonight would be cool. Here we go.
Yes, this will work. I gotta get him back to my like. These will fix him up, and then we
Okay.
get out of here, head north, like he said.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the spot with the bandages, yeah. Oh, okay, I see. So while he's chowing down on that first breaker, load the plane up with proximity bombs. Then that's nice, yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Deacon St. John, you there? Deke, this is Ricky. Over.
All right, let's go.
Damn it, I can't let her know I'm out here. Hey, Ricky, this is Deke. You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Deke, where are you? I need to get...
Ah, sorry, Ricky. I don't have time for this right now.
Stickman 4131. What's up, Stickman? What's going on, bud?
Wait, that's Deacon. Behind him!
Really wish we could have got that survivor rescue here. What the donkey sex just happened? Did y'all see that? We skipped the cutscene and it spawned me up in the trees or something.
What's wrong with Boozer?
I wonder if that would mess up a permadeath run. Wow.
Now I know why.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The crash
That was weird.
medical supplies. It's no big secret, Deke.
Oh, Carol, you weren't familiar with those trips, tricks, techniques, all those T words.
I mean, bullshit.
What the donkey sex?
Cargo hold's already been looted. Tracks from the crash site all...
Deacon in with the helicopter toss, some ragdoll physics, yeah.
Fucking rippers for months. You can't trust a
That was
goddamn
nuts.
thing they say.
Call the exorcist. Amen.
Schizo, he put you up to this. He told you.
Sort of, yeah. Schizo did actually put us up to it. Trying to start a war with the Rippers. And or get Deacon killed.
A drifter up at Copeland's camp. Like you said, it ain't no big secret.
Yeah, right. Well, Schizo's been trying to pick a fight with the Rippers for months.
Really? You've been having that stuff like that happen since you started playing on the PS5? I've actually noticed, I hate to say it, but it's true. I've actually noticed that Days Gone is pretty glitchy on the PlayStation 5 Pro. You know, Claire and I both have done playthroughs since we got the PS5 Pro. We've started new playthroughs, and it's been pretty fucking glitchy, man. There's been some problems. Crazy shit like that happening. I've never seen that happen before. That's the first time I've ever seen that particular glitch.
Okay, we never forced anyone to come in and...
Lance, you got to head out? All right, Lance, thanks for being here. On Echo, heading out as well? All right. Well, thank you for that tip about the respawning bandages, man. That's pretty useful. I wish I'd remembered to go in there and find that.
You ever think they don't have a choice?
Sounds like a good tip.
But you took him to the hot springs just the same.
No, I've never seen him just keep pumping gas. I've seen him, especially with the Liberator shotgun, I've seen him just keep loading the shotgun, just continue pumping shells into the shotgun for some reason. I've seen that happen before. I think Claire had that happen recently with like the no, I think it was the little stubby or something she was using. Hey, it was the little stubby. Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. She was using the little stubby and it just kept pumping shells into it.
All right, hey, I just need you to...
Wait, you didn't drop a link to Donkey Sex, did you?
Deke.
Okay. Hold him down right there.
Okay.
Like not actual funky sex, is it?
Hey.
All right. We're getting there. He's full of crap. So we could go... Yeah, we'll probably go up here and grab some free XP.
I used to be a cop, believe it or not.
What are we doing on fuel? Can we make it in one go? Like, has insufficient fuel. Fine. We need to go ahead and switch weapons again. I am done with the MG45 for now. So I want to go back to the shiny new sniper rifle that we unlocked at
Okay, then.
level 1 with Iron Mike's camp. Oh, saddlebags are tapped out. Okay, never mind.
Hey, Blair, how's life?
I ended up with...
Okay.
Claire does, in fact, squeal like a little girl when playing Dark Souls and other games, too.
Okay, then.
If there's water or spiders or alligators or zombies that do that weird lurching walk, yeah, those are things that tend to inspire our favorite squeals. Yeah, I'm not sure what she's up to right now. Well, actually, the chat is talking about you. Miss Irish Molly wanted to say that you squeal like a little girl when you're playing Dark Souls. She does. Yes, she does.
Got fuel if you need it. Shit, you really need a lot of fuel. Sure. All right.
And now we're being yelled at by a cat. Little shiny black cat. Oh, hey, trying to get my nose taken off there, man. How can we make it in one go? And we can. No Mexico donkey show here. We charge extra for that. Can we, actually, can we get to the fuel can on 5% fuel?
Lost Lake to Deacon St. John. Are you there?
She got a camp job for us?
Iron Mike says you volunteered to stick around
Nice.
do some runs for the camp, but that you refused to work for Schizo.
Yeah, something like
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 with the alligator, the bit in the swamp. Yep, you know it.
I guess I'm stuck with you. So stop by the mechanic shop. We've got a
Oh yeah, Warhorse. You hadn't seen your cats at the house in Colorado, had you?
Deacon, you there?
Yeah, Ricky, what's up?
I just wanted to say,
Interspecies erotica. That's a different experience. Yeah.
Probably not as sorry as he is.
I mean, I get no kink shaming, you know. I guess if that's your thing, my only problem with that is animals can't give consent. So you'll have to stick to furries or something. I don't know.
It just made it easier for you to carve him up.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna grab some shut eye.
Yeah, her voice goes so high sometimes only dogs can hear. Yeah, you don't know. We actually have a mic processor. We have two, actually, one for each mic. She and I both have our own settings. But the mic processor is where a lot of the magic with the audio happens. It has noise gate that keeps background noise from getting through. It has a limiter that keeps noises that are too loud from getting through and stuff like that. So a lot of the times when she's getting really squealy and really loud and squealy, it doesn't even come through on the mic. The mic processor will cut all that stuff off. We do that out of consideration for the folks listening, for the viewers.
Yeah, Ricky, what's up?
Trying to help you save your hearing.
I just wanted to say, I'm sorry about what happened to Boozer.
Yeah, probably not as sorry as he is.
Look, Addie wanted you to know that if you hadn't brought her that listed knife, Boozer would be in a hell of a lot more pain rate.
Yeah, well, it just made it easier for you to carve him up.
Anyway, we hope he makes it. He's my friend too.
Hey, listen.
Ooh, there was crafting supplies there. We're going to stop and grab that stuff.
I gotta go. Deacon out. I got a use for you.
Yeah, I do. All right. Hi, May. Welcome in.
There. Deacon St. John to Lost Lake Infirmary. Come back.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You do RC turbine jet airplanes? Dude, that's badass. I get really excited about that kind of stuff. My dad was into that when we were little. Dad used to make like RC airplanes and stuff. It would be awesome if you would hop on the Discord and share some pictures of some of that.
Deke, Addie told me how I'd be dead if it weren't for you. Getting the NI, whatever the fucks.
Boozer,
It must have been fun. Hold me down while she fucking whacked away at me. Remember how Jack carved up that turkey last time we was all...
Nylon girl heading out.
Kept slipping all over the...
All right.
Yeah.
Later. See you soon at Bear Trap Tavern Convention, Colorado Springs, Colorado, last weekend of April.
To hold me down. I don't know what...
One of our confirmed guests.
Well, it's done.
Cannot wait.
It's done. It's over.
Deke, sorry, I'm feeling a little woozy.
Yeah. Hey, Addie's gonna kill me if she finds out you're out of bed fucking around.
Yeah, I hear a bunk calling my name.
Need to get a crystal wine glass and see if she can break it. Yeah, right. No, she's not an opera singer, just a scream queen.
Hey, me again. So, I took Boozer into the Lost Lake camp, and I know, I told you I was never going back there with...
Oh, wow, you did some actual piloting, hey, Warhorse? Badass.
I have a choice.
Yeah, my dad was really into planes. Pop was one of those guys who was just really intelligent and ingenuitive, and pretty much anything he set his mind to, he could do it. Early in his life, he was a mechanic, mostly a really talented paint and body guy. But his specialty was restoring like classic hot rods and stuff like that to like pristine showroom condition. And later in life, because of his passion for airplanes and stuff, he transitioned into restoring aircraft as well. And some of the shit he got to work on was pretty cool. My dad and my brother worked on a World War II airplane, an old warbird that is currently on display in the Royal Air Force Museum in Hendon, England, I believe. Oh, Craig, I see you asking about, is that shoulder swapping you're talking about? That is a fairly common feature in most games that have like a lot of shooting in the game. A lot of games do give you an option for shoulder swap. Excellent for making good use of your cover. Irish Molly heading out as well. All right. And normally I would be shutting it down by now, but I really want to get to level 2 with Iron Mike's tonight.
That should be it.
All right, let's see if we can get back to Lost Lake in one go. We cannot. But we should be able to maybe can't get there either. Well, fine. We'll just go to O'Leary Mountain Safe House because we have free fuel there. The SAC Museum in Nebraska. Okay. Yeah, the airplane, you can actually look this up if you want to. The airplane was a P-40 Kitty Hawk, I believe. And so just look up P-40 Kitty Hawk, Royal Air Force Museum, London, and you'll see it. Oh yeah, I meant to fuel up. Brain.
Stop off the tank. Oh, here we go.
You bet, Mike. Gotta have goals, man. Gotta have goals.
That's it.
Yeah, summertime. That's the one. P40 Kitty Hawk. RAF Museum, London. I may have shared some pictures on the Discord myself. I honestly can't recall now.
Okay.
Did you bring friends? Usually at least 3. No? All right.
Yeah, worth some credits.
Okay. Now can we get back to Lost Lake? Nice. What is this one? Just return. Oh, that's right. It's one of the main story missions. It's a camp job for Lost Lake Camp, but it counts as a main story mission. It always throws me off when they do that, when they do camp jobs as a main story mission. Good news is, though, that should put us over the threshold to be level 2 here once we complete that one. And what is the other one that's here? That's something for O'Brien. Yeah, and I think the missions for O'Brien, I don't believe they give you any credit, like trust and credits and stuff like that. How are we doing on bounties and meat? We only have a few bounties. We have a little bit of meat. That might be enough to get us to level 2. Let's go see. 'Cause meat is worth a fair amount of trust. The SWAT 10, I honestly never use it. I'm sure I tested it once or twice on my earliest playthroughs, but what category is that in? Is that a primary? If it's in the primary slot, it doesn't compare to anything else you could have in the primary slot at this point. It wouldn't compare to the US 5.56 or the auto shotgun, or very soon we'll be getting the IDF pup. So yeah, I don't normally carry it for sure. Nah, it didn't quite get us there, did it? We'll probably have to go do this next mission. Oh, the SWAT 10 has a lot of muzzle rise, does it? Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you.
Hey, boy.
I don't remember where to even get the SWAT 10. When do you get that one? Is that one that comes from Tucker's camp? Because if you get to level 3 at Tucker's camp, the US 5.56 is the way to go. No, it's here. Okay, it's level 2 at this camp. Yeah, I would never use this. I mean, it looks like the range and the accuracy and the rate of fire are better than the auto shotgun, but the damage and stopping power don't have anything on the auto shotty. And again, if you're following my guides, you'll already have the US 5.56 at this point. And just for fun, well, I didn't go purchase the US 5.56, did I? Because I know I never run anything but the auto shotgun. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool if you're late game and you're buying stuff just for fun, just to see what's what. There it is, sell all. Ah, it's not going to do it. We're going to have to go do this mission. All right, no worries. We'll go do this next mission. That should get us there. Yeah, I think the difference, what is it? The Kitty Hawk and, what is the other one?
Yeah.
Warhawk. Kitty Hawk and Warhawk. I think one of the differences is whether it was the U.S. model or the British model, because the RAF had a different designation. It's basically the same aircraft, but different designation because it was,
Anyway,
used in different militaries.
Until one day he decides he didn't like the camp credits we were paying. So he up and kills Lindsay Fuller.
Who?
Oh, the P40 is the Warhawk.
Wait a second,
yeah.
So he killed an unarmed woman.
Oh, she was armed. She just wasn't expecting him to shoot her in the face. Will you listen? So Red murders her, cleans out her
Was
spine,
listening,
and then
ma'am.
takes off before anyone...
Yeah, I think that's why I believe the one that's in the RAF museum is P-40 Kitty Hawk is what they called it. And I could be wrong. I honestly don't know that much about it. Not necessarily an aircraft nerd myself. Okay, current time's 4:37. We're going to top off the bike, make sure I've topped off my ammo and suppressors and stuff like that, and we'll go do this mission.
You need something?
My husband.
Hey, how's it going?
Bike's looking pretty busted.
Wish we had some of those now.
Need any help over there? Let me know if you need anything.
It's like Boozer says, I hear a bunk calling my name.
Yeah, that's the one that Americans called them Warhawks, the Brits called them Kitty Hawks. I believe it was roughly the same aircraft.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad too. The one that's currently on display in the RAF Museum in London, it got damaged in shipping. My dad and my brother, God, I don't remember how long they worked on it. They spent some months restoring it. I mean, they put some time into it, and it was disassembled and then shipped to the museum. And in shipping, it took some damage. Like the paint got damaged. There's some chips in the paint and stuff like that. It's like, man, you guys don't even know, dude. They spent all that time restoring it to museum quality, and it got damaged in shipping. Crazy. Oh, that was your childhood nerd obsession after you outgrew dinosaurs. Nice. Yeah, I grew up around that stuff. Once my dad became really interested in aircraft, you know, like I said, he would build like RC planes and stuff like that. I remember I have really fond memories, really young. There was an abandoned fire watch tower in our hometown or near our hometown. And we would sometimes, Pop would take, all right, this is going to be weird, but bear with me for a minute. He would take the styrofoam tray. This is the wrong mission. It is not the mission I wanted to do. Oh, wrong mission. I'm not trying to go do this mission for O'Brien. I hate it when it auto selects missions, man. That messes me up so often. Anyway, tactical stop. What I was trying to say, just talking about cool stuff here. Pop would take the styrofoam tray from meat. Like, let's say you buy like a pack of steaks or, you know, pound of beef or whatever. And it comes in a styrofoam tray. He would take those and craft them and shape them into little glider aircraft.
I'm trapped in here!
And we one time took some of those airplanes that he had made, and we would take paper airplanes and stuff too, and we would take them up to the top of this abandoned fire watch tower. Incredibly unsafe. The tower was abandoned for a reason. But it was really, really high with a really good view of the area. And so we would go up there and we would throw airplanes off the top of that tower. Some of my fondest memories as a kid, man. Because, man, they would just sail forever, you know. And being up there, up high at the top of that tower, you get some really good wind currents sometimes and just carry them forever. So this right here, this survivor rescue should get us level 2 at Iron Mike's.
Where? I'll go!
Doesn't styrofoam and napalm make, doesn't styrofoam and gasoline make napalm? No, polystyrene and gasoline makes napalm. All right, so we're going to send this guy to Iron Mike's for 1,000 trust, and boom, that got us over the threshold. We are now level 2 with Iron Mike's camp. So we had options. If we had not got a survivor rescue, we could have just gone and done that story mission, and that would have got us over it. since we are there, we're going to go on and head back to camp and do the thing with the stuff. Yeah, Team Fruity Chews. Thanks, Fruity Chews. The Void. Welcome in. Good to have you with us. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, and you need a growler to put it in.
Gate, someone's here. It's all right. Open up.
So, a couple months ago, we were up by Crazy Willie's, just scavenging, you know.
Now, let's see how we're doing. We didn't use like hardly any ammo there. Yes, please. I think benchmark is about all we have left. You can have the last of the bullet.
Like infected kids.
Okay.
Deacon, good to see you.
Okay, so now that we are level 2,
You are looking fine today.
there's nothing here that I want to buy. I know the Crowdbreaker is a very popular shotgun. It's trash. Don't waste your time. You should already have the auto shotgun at this point, and it's way, way better. I mean, look at the stats compared to the auto shotgun. And what's interesting about this one, I don't even remember how the fire rate works on it. I think it fires 2 shots, and then you have to reload. It says the magazine capacity is 16, but I think it's like 2 shots, and then you have to work the action on it. It's not a good weapon. It's really not. It sounds like it would be badass. It's not. And this, the little stubby shotgun, it's a decent shotgun, but you should already have the SMP9 by now. And the only thing that would maybe rival the SMP9 for a good sidearm would be the late game version of the little stubby. So I wouldn't waste any money on this one either. The only weapons that I buy from Iron Mike's camp are the C8 when I hit level 1 and the Talon 7 when I hit level 3. And that's just because I always have the auto shotgun in the primary slot. I always have the SMP9 in the sidearm slot, and whatever's the best sniper rifle I can get at the time in my special weapon slot. So the C8 at level 1 and the Talon 7 at level 3.
Good choice.
Mike heading out. Wait, yeah, who's gone? We got several folks leaving. Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. We'll be wrapping up here in a few minutes. Yeah, the Crowdbreaker is extremely disappointing. Yeah, I was really disappointed with that one, especially now knowing that we're able to have the auto shotgun so early in the game.
Okay. Yep.
The BFG. Oh, yeah, the BFG's where it's at. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just takes a little time. Oh, are they doing a Avatar The Last Airbender animated movie? Cool.
Hey, Buzz. Got fuel if you need it. All right, I got you.
I should not have refilled that stuff because we're about to upgrade some more. Okay, we can now get additional saddlebags. That's worth it. Bigger fuel tank. This is actually my favorite fuel tank. I love the look of this one. Can get a better frame.
Your bike's looking good now.
Better suspension. Better nitro. Whoop, whoop. Better tires. They're the same as far as their traction and durability. I'll get the less expensive set. And some forks. Okay, we now have all the functional upgrades that we can get here. Let's have a look at the visual upgrades. If it doesn't do anything for the durability, I don't care. This wheel does better durability. These don't change the durability at all, do they? Okay. No durability improvement. No durability improvement. I believe you do get a durability improvement here because it shows nothing and then durability. So we are going to do that as well.
Nice and sturdy.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, Pai Mei. You might have added some if you did it properly. Cool, man.
You go through a lot of this shit, yeah?
Yeah, I'll take a look at those once we're done here for the evening. You figure it out over time, yeah. I'll be entirely honest. I don't know how to use my own Discord server. I literally just, like yesterday, found notifications for direct message requests that had been sitting there for months. Months. Like, I didn't even know that part of Discord existed. And just recently, I was just kind of digging through, like, okay, let me actually figure this shit out. and saw that I had notifications that had been sitting there for months. Didn't even know it. Left people hanging that were trying to send me direct messages. It's absurd. The blind leading the blind, truly. Okay, so we are level 2 with Iron Mike's camp. Finally. And that gives us some really good weapons. Well, it didn't give us any weapons because I already got the C8. But the bike upgrades are nice. I love this, the look of the bike here. I like that leather strap running down the middle of the tank and the kind of cut out on the side of the tank. And we're going to tool around for a second because with these upgrades, I like the way it sounds, man. I just love it. It sounds great. That was weird. I've never had it run into a wolf and crash the bike before. That was nuts. Shinedown 54, welcome in Shinedown. Yeah, maybe someday you'll be able to make it to Bear Trap Tavern. Everybody's invited. Let me put another link in the chat. Bear Trap Tavern Convention. We do it every year, last weekend of April, Colorado Springs, Colorado. We did it in Denver the first few years, which was cool. But I actually prefer Colorado Springs over Denver. It's a different vibe. There's really a lot to do in Springs. So we decided to move the event down to Colorado Springs. It's also closer to where we live. But yeah, we're going to be doing Bear Trap Tavern Convention every year. Colorado Springs, Colorado. It'll be the last weekend of April, so that folks can go ahead and plan for it. You know it's going to be last weekend of April. Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Deacon.
Every year.
Good to see you.
Coincide with the release of Days Gone, and also now the release of Days Gone Remastered. And you know, hey, if you're not able to make it this year, all right, cool. No worries. Go ahead and plan for next year. Make your travel plans now. Start scheduling your vacation time. Start shopping for airline tickets. Start shopping for hotels, whatever you need to do. Come on, come see us.
Stop by anytime.
All right. Let's go ahead. One thing I like to do, just to be ready for the next play session, I'm going to go ahead and camp and make it first thing in the morning so that we're ready to head out and finish up the story missions in this zone next time we play.
I'm just going to grab some shut-eye.
Yeah, the Chicago chopper is great. Who was that yelling? Did y'all hear that? I heard somebody yelling. Like somebody was dying or something. Yeah, I would say, honestly, the single most overpowered combination in the game would be the Chicago chopper, the BFG, and the Horde killer version of the SMP-9. If you have those weapons equipped, you can take on literally anything the game can throw at you, up to and including the largest hordes in the game, like the Sawmill Horde, without having to change your loadout at all whatsoever. BFG, Chicago chopper, and SMP-9. That's about as badass as it gets in this game. For me personally, I just really love the auto shotgun. I love having 16 rounds of fuck off to the face ready at all times. The auto shotgun comes standard with a 16 round drum magazine. It's fully automatic. To reload, all you have to do is drop that magazine and slap a new mag in. Really quick reload time, really quick fire rate, great ammo capacity, everything. And once we get, we have it. We have the skill point that we need. Oh my God, I'm so glad I checked skill points right here. I want to show you this. Check this out. So currently the weapons that we're running, the auto shotgun has a 16 round magazine, 64 rounds in reserve. The SMP-9 has a 50 round magazine, 90 rounds in reserve. Check this out, man. When we spin this skill point to get up the ante, which increases ammo capacity for all ranged weapons, watch what it does. I'm going to go ahead and hit the saddlebag just to fill everything up. Boop. Look at that. We now have 16 rounds in the mag, 128 rounds in reserve. That is the highest ammo capacity of all shotguns. Just one other feature that makes the auto shotgun the superior shotgun in the game. And look at this shit. The capacity for the SMP-9, we have 50 rounds in the mag, 150 rounds in reserve, 200 rounds available for the SMP-9 every single time you hit your saddlebags. It's nuts, man. Even the sniper rifle here goes up to, we had 5 earlier. Now the reserve ammo capacity is doubled to 10, giving us 15 rounds available for the sniper rifle every time we hit the saddlebags.
What's been keeping you awake?
So if you have, like, we have the level 2 saddlebag now.
Okay, then.
Geez, that gives you like 600 rounds for the SMP-9 in the field every time before you have to come back to camp. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with shotguns in a zombie apocalypse, you bet. All right, that is it for me, man. That's it for tonight. We accomplished our goal. We got to level 2 with Iron Mike's camp pretty much as early as you can within the story of the game. And that's where we wanted to be. From here, we'll be able to push forward with story missions and wrap up the Lost Lake storyline and hit level 3 with Lost Lake before too long. So yeah, we're in a great position to kick off the rest of this playthrough. Roughly halfway through the story, I think, and already, you know, really well equipped, leveled up. Shit, we've pretty much maxed out the survival skill tree. We've gone as far as we need to go in the survival skill tree because we have carry that weight, which increases the amount of crafting materials that you can carry, you know, crafting materials and the stuff themselves. Like you can carry more grenades now, you can carry more pipe bombs and the stuff to make pipe bombs, all that shit. And then with up the ante, we've increased our ammo capacity. I think I will probably go ahead and get Head Rush. That's one I like to use quite often. It's one way that I keep my health full is by doing consistent headshots with the Head Rush skill. And then we will start working on the melee skill tree. I recommend getting the Escape Artist skill pretty early. Just because that gives you a way to get rid of wolves that have jumped on you and stuff like that. But I don't really mess with the melee skill tree until I've got carry that weight and up the ante at least. And then we can start moving down the melee skill tree. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. We are done. I will see you guys. Very likely I'll see you again on Monday. We should be able to resume our Last of Us 2 playthrough. That'll be Monday night and Wednesday night. And then Friday night, of course, we'll be back for some more Days Gone. Right? Or is it? It's not quite time for Days Gone Com yet, or Bear Trap Tavern Convention. That'll be the following Friday. Yeah. So we got one more Days Gone stream before the remaster drops and before we do Bear Trap Tavern Convention. Hey, check it out, Pi May. Right on. Thanks, Pi May. We love you too. Thank you very much. And here in a little bit, I'll pop on the Discord and have a look at those pictures that you shared with us. Yeah, that's it for me. Thank you all for being here. Nothing but love. I don't even know what else to say. We'll see y'all next time. Good night, you guys.